Welcome to Travel Day Talk Show. Zoe, you can see Zoe back there, very tired. Isn't gonna bother joining us today.
She was all spread out when we started. She took advantage of having the whole back seat all to herself.
We are headed for Benson, Arizona. We'll be there through Thanksgiving. We just came from Camp Verde, which was a nice stop. We stayed there for 12 nights, so that was one of our longer stays, and we just kind of relaxed for the most part, but we did venture out a couple times, did a couple hikes.
Sedona.
Yeah, we went to Sedona and did a hike there.
A huge hike.
Huge hike there. I don't know.
I think that ranks my top favorite hike. No, it was challenging.
It was. I think my favorite is still the one that we did in Washington, I think, but I can't remember the name of it. Where
we went Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Attempting. That's what you said. Okay.
Yeah. What else?
We were asked. I asked for anybody to have any questions because we had a really long driving day. There's a chair in the middle of the road.
There you go.
But it's been a pretty busy driving day. Just a lot of city, way more city than we're used to because we went through Phoenix and Tucson. But the question that somebody asked was, so far, what have you found to be one of the strangest things in our adventures?
I'm gonna go with the cows. I haven't seen a normal looking cow since we left Minnesota. I don't know, there's just something wrong with all of these cows. It's just, they're not right. I don't know, man.
Well, they have anything to eat.
Yeah, I don't know, they're too thin. I don't know. They don't look like normal cows.
Oh, and what would you say is one of the strangest things you've seen so far?
Road names.
Road names?
Like, back before Phoenix, there was a road named Bloody Valley Road. Like, what?
There was Dead Man something today too.
Yeah, it was interesting to say the least.
I think what pops into my head first, and I don't know if it's really the strangest, but every time I think of the question, I think of the dead sea lion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then in that whole capacity, the whole, the barnacles.
What about the crab cemetery?
Yes, that was actually on my list. So I was going to say next. It was the crab, yeah. Just a ton of crab shells. And it stunk. And obviously somebody, I think it had to be human. I don't think it's any animals. They were displayed too well. It was like a
Nice
crab
little
shell.
crab memorial.
Yeah. Cemetery. So that whole area, I think. The tide pools were strange in a neat way, but the barnacles kind of creep me out and this clingy stuff. And that, yeah, that's at least, I don't know if it's the strangest thing, but it's absolutely what keeps coming into my head first.
Oh, and the desert centipede. That thing was creepy.
Creepy. I don't know if it's the strangest thing though, because
I guess
you've seen centipedes before. This one was just
Bigger version
many
of that.
more inches longer.
that was creepy, you guys.
It's creepy, you guys.
It was.
I
Yeah.
don't like how many tarantulas we've
Oh yeah, we've seen quite a few tarantulas.
2?
No, we saw 3, but maybe only 2.
I don't like arachnids as a whole, like at all.
Great.
Yeah.
That's about it.
We thought we were going to be at our destination now, but
We got the directions mixed up or something.
I don't know. Either my GPS was taking a different route than Jason's GPS, or something was just off. But we thought we were supposed to be there already, and we still have about 30 miles to go. So.
We're going to a KOA now. I really like KOA.
Anyways, are nice.
Alright, I think I'm going to stop this and try to get, there's a bunch of cactuses on the side of the road, so I'm gonna try, because that's also kind of strange. One of the strange things we've seen is cactuses, because we're definitely not used to them.
Happy travel day.
Hello, this is the supplement to Travel Day Talk Show that Amanda and Belle and Owen are going to do. We were told that we should do a little bit of a piece of our own on this. And so I guess we'll do a quick talk show and then answer the question that we're told to answer. So the one thing I want to talk about today is bad drivers. Holy cow. We have had quite a few today. I think it's really interesting to note how other people drive and that they don't give a big rig like us very much space. We had a couple of people pass us on the right, on the left, in the shoulders of the road, so kind of bad news. Could be very dangerous. So far we've been okay, but it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes when you're traveling with your house and all of your loved ones, and people are driving like they are. Anyway, so the question that we were told we should ask or answer is, what's the weirdest thing we've seen? And you know, we were given this assignment by Amanda probably close to 100 miles ago, but we just can't really come up with weird stuff. We can come up with stuff that's a little odd or, you know, neat or whatever, but truly weird, I don't know that we've seen a whole lot of things. So one of the things I will say that has kind of stuck out in almost every state we've gone through, if you're from the Midwest, you know about the signs for deer, and we have signs in Wisconsin all over the place for deer. In different parts of the country, they have signs for their animals, and so we've seen bear signs. And the thing that's weird, I guess, about some of these signs is that they're not always the same. So sometimes you'll see a single bear on a road sign. Sometimes you'll see a mama bear and two baby cubs. It's just kind of a weird thing. And the other thing that's almost always true is when you see these animal signs, you never see animals. You see the signs, but not the animals. So we've seen some goofy ones. Some of the more normal ones, bear, like I mentioned. Elk is a pretty common one throughout the west and southwest even too. We've seen some kind of dancing cows. That was a weird one. I know Amanda did a little thing on that on one of the Travel Day Talk shows. And then today we actually saw one that was, I think, a donkey or a mule or a horse. I'm not sure which, but it was warning us that they possibly could be there, and of course we never saw them. So I think that's maybe the weird part, is that they have all these animal signage out here, but you never actually see them. Anybody else got anything weird? No. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. So when you're out and about traveling, even if you see those signs,